We're going
We
live
are
and we
live.
are live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. How are we all
How are we
doing
all
on this
doing?
fine Saturday morning?
Glorious, glorious day.
I feel like I needed to steal Katie's shtick.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing, and I don't appreciate you taking my very original greeting that no one's ever thought to say before.
An extra greeting, what can I say? You said hello, I said hello. Making sure everyone has been greeted.
Ooh, salutations. I like that one.
Ooh, greetings and salutations.
Sounds so like formal, so official. I love it.
How are we all doing? So excited. Someone just made a hot chocolate for the occasion. That's so fun.
I had some hot chocolate yesterday, like the official first of like the holiday season, you know? It was delicious.
Love that for you. Love that for you. Now I want hot chocolate.
Should go make some? Right now. Go make some and come back.
We only have expired like cocoa powder from Starbucks, so like I don't know how good that's gonna be.
Nice.
You feel me? Nothing beats my favorite coffee shop's hot chocolate. So
just run to the full cup and run back.
Yeah. We're like, okay, I'll be back in like 40 minutes. Y'all get some reading in. I'm gonna go drive to get a hot chocolate.
Yeah. No, you take us with you, obviously.
Oh my god, can you imagine? I'm just like bouncing my laptop on the dashboard. All right, guys,
that
here we
would
go.
Be kind of fun. It really would spice up the sprints.
Yeah, you just really, we do the same thing every time. Why not take you on a little adventure, dox my location a little bit,
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
If you guys want to know Cass's address, it's... I know her address.
I know your address.
We're on an even playing field then.
Except for the address you know and the address I know is just our parents' house. So, like, do we really?
Yeah, so theoretically, we can move. Oh, imagine you get pulled over while live streaming. Like, but officer, it's for the reading sprints.
Everyone's like, let her go.
He's like, oh shit, my bad. You're good to go.
My audience says to let me go, officer. Can we arrange that, please?
I think that sounds pretty legit, honestly.
Oh goodness.
It's pouring rain. Just lit a candle. The vibes are immaculate. Emily, I am jealous of you.
I want some rain. Instead, we're getting 70-degree winter weather.
That's disgusting.
It kind of is, yeah.
Writing a research paper right now, and I'm dying. I'm so sorry.
I was laughing at the username, not Changbin's arms.
Is he from Stray Kids?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I've retained my K-pop knowledge.
Yay! Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, what's everybody reading? Someone's reading The Ballad of Never After.
What's the reading plans? What's
the choice? What's the vibe for this morning?
Ooh, someone's opening a tea advent calendar. That's so fun. I just bought my very first advent calendar ever. I'm so excited.
Dude, I'm doing my very first advent calendar ever.
No way. Wait. Parabatai things.
This is just what it's like being Parabatai.
It's just same wavelength.
Swiftly moving on.
What's your advent calendar theme though? Like what is it?
It is a stationary advent calendar.
Mine's a stationary advent calendar.
Dude!
What is going on?
It's crazy.
It's like we have the same interest and taste in things. That's so
it's like we're basically the same person. It's insane.
What is going on?
Okay, some good books going on here though.
Yes, Frugal Wizard's Handbook. Love that. Icebreaker. Cruel Prince. Clockwork Prince. I feel like someone is always reading something in the Clockwork series.
Yeah, if they're coming to a live stream on my channel, they better be.
Someone's writing a research paper. I'm so sorry.
The Hollow Places got some Tea Kingfisher.
Yeah, Kingfisher. Someone has 10 advent calendars. Oh my goodness. That sounds like so much fun though. Every day you're opening like 10 different things.
Dude, that is so
Christmas
fun.
every day.
It's Christmas.
All
The
month.
entire month of December. So Sky and Breath, Assassin's Apprentice. Where did I get my earrings? These are little charms that I found at the craft store, and I put them on some tiny hoops.
They also sell quite a few sword earrings on Etsy. It's where I got mine.
That's
that
true
are similar
too.
to that. Circe and the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I had the urge to reread that book. I just saw the movie yesterday. Soundtrack, absolutely been on repeat.
Banging.
Absolutely been on repeat.
I have never read the Ballad of Oh my god, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I don't think I'm ever going to, honestly.
It's valid. Were you really into the Hunger Games?
I went to go see the movies, and I did read, I think, the first 2 books. But I was a Divergent girly. And look, I recognize the Divergent was awful, but I was 13 and I was obsessed. So started reading Check and Mate. Disappointed that there are no dragons, a very valid complaint.
Please, I love that.
God, why are so many people working on? I was just about to ask why so many people are working on papers like it's not finals season right now. My heart goes out to all the people who still have finals.
Don't you have a paper to write or a project to do?
I have a whole project to do before Thursday that I haven't started on yet, but that's like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of situation.
You put it in the schedule. You're fine.
Yeah, I've got it scheduled. It's on the list.
Yeah.
Divergent was a vibe until book 3. I never read book 3 of Divergent. I didn't read book 3 of Divergent or the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah. I don't even know why.
There's the series? No.
Well, I'm glad I did not read book 3 of Divergent because I know it would have pissed me off.
It was so weird reading that 3rd book. I was like, what is going on? The same thing kind of happened with me and Hunger Games too when I read the 3rd book. I was just really confused.
Yeah. Don't read book 3. It's horrible. Yeah, honestly, I had no clue what happened in the 3rd book of that series until like a year ago. I'd avoided spoilers for like 9 years.
I think I was the one that told you, yeah.
No, I watched it in a somebody's YouTube video. They were talking about it, and I was like, kind of shook.
Someone said Divergent was a vibe, but the Maze Runner was my entire personality. I liked the Maze Runner movie, like regardless of the questionable adaptation the rest of the series had. I think it was cool to see like the visual of the world. But man, the writing of the Maze Runner was just no good. Like going back to reread it, I was like, what is this? But I feel you. I was a hard like Harry Potter ride or die. Like I would read all these other series, but I'm just like, it's just not the same.
See, I read Harry Potter when I was in elementary school, and I made it up to book 4, and then they got too long, so I stopped. And then I just like didn't care about Harry Potter for a long time until I finally watched all the movies a few years later. I was like, they're on fire.
Wait, it's kind of fun. I have ripped up like the pages that I ripped up to put on my wall were Harry Potter. So when I'm like working, I like look up and like read sections, and I'm like, ooh.
Ooh.
kind of want to give that a proper reread. It's been so many years. Ooh, someone asked, what's y'all's favorite Brandon Sanderson book?
Mine, I think. I don't know which one is it. I think it might be Words of Radiance.
Second book in Stormlight?
That's a good one.
Nice. Mine is Tress of the Emerald Sea, but I love Mistborn so much.
I really need to read Tress so badly.
So good. I was talking to Jan Agaton the other day because she said she read Tress, and I'm like, oh my god, what did you think of it? Did you love it? It's my like favorite book of 2023. And she's like, I 3-starred it. I was like,
I feel like
take me out.
I was gonna say Brandon Sanderson isn't for everybody, but I don't know. I feel like he is. It just depends on what book you pick up.
Yeah. I feel like his high fantasy is like one of the simplest to digest and read and get into. I feel like it's not. I don't know about Stormlight because I haven't read Stormlight yet, but in terms of his like other books, I think they're pretty digestible compared to like Patrick Rothfuss.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know about Stormlight, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend it to somebody just beginning with fantasy, but I don't think it's like really complex.
Yeah, Mistborn was pretty. I don't think it was like too complex with the world building. I think once you understand like the metals and everything that they did, I think it was kind of cut and dry. I just bought. Whoa, where'd the comment go? I just bought that special edition of Tress. There's a special edition of Tress. I've only bought the one copy. I've got a.
Just the Kickstarter one.
God, they're so pretty. I want them so bad. Especially Yumi the Nightmare Painter, the Kickstarter cover.
They are stunning.
I'm not okay. They're so pretty.
I'm not okay. I need to read them first, and then I can decide whether or not I want to like procure a copy, like a nice copy.
Lots of people saying that they want to get into Brandon Sanderson, and I love that for you, Katie. It was March, I think we picked Warbreaker for the book club, and it's all been uphill since. So I definitely recommend starting with Warbreaker or one of his like secret novel projects.
Yeah,
it really introduces you to his writing and the Cosmere.
I think Warbreaker or Mistborn are like good places to start.
Yeah,
just depends.
Well, I've only read one. Have I read one? Yeah, I only read one of the secret novel projects so far, and that was Tress. And it's very different from his other books, but still really solid. So if you want to get more into his like, I guess Cosmere type of universe situation, then Warbreaker or Mistborn. I want to reread Mistborn so bad, but I'm like, girl, you haven't even read Stormlight Archives. Like, you can't be doing this.
I really want to read the first Mistborn book, but honestly, like the second and the third, they weren't my favorites. Which pains me.
I don't remember much of the second book. I think we both read like 500, 600 pages of that book in one day, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just forget books when I do that. I don't know why.
Gone.
Poof, gone.
Do you read anything other than fantasy? Not usually, but sometimes, yeah.
I mean,
for me at least.
Yeah, I mean, we've picked up other genres.
Yeah, like sometimes romance, but
a little bit of sci-fi.
Sometimes romance, but you know, not a lot. I feel like when I say like historical fiction, people think of like the sad historical fiction, but like I don't read sad historical fiction.
Historical romance fiction, I feel like a lot of the time, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would probably encapsulate it. I like some horror. I like some mystery. Just depends.
Yeah, I'll pick up basically any genre except for like horror, mystery, thriller.
Honestly, the only thing I don't really pick up is like nonfiction.
Yeah.
But I've dabbled.
You've dabbled.
I've dabbled.
I feel like I've dabbled as well. I've picked up some of those popular nonfiction books that pop off, and then I'm like, why did I do this? I could have been reading about dragons, not the real world and how to fix myself.
Honestly, I've only ever found, I mean, I don't read a lot of nonfiction, but I've only ever found one that I really enjoyed that much.
Yeah.
It's The Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. It's a good one.
Interesting. I used to read a lot of like autobiographies and biographies when I was younger. Like I was obsessed with like gymnast biographies. Like anyone I could get my hand on, I was like, I need to devour this.
Only nonfiction I'll read are either animal related or true crime related. The only two subgenres.
The Emperor's Soul, that's a Brandon Sanderson. Is that a novella or is that one of his earlier works?
Yeah, it's like a little novella set in the Cosmere. I really liked that one. I read it earlier this year.
I'm trying to go through like backwards. I need to read Elantris. Is that a series? Or is that a standalone?
Right now it's a standalone. Okay. I think it might be the same deal with Warbreaker, where like now it's a standalone, but it might get a sequel. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
Ooh, which of your favorite books would you like to see made into a movie?
Oh goodness. If I say Tress, is that a cop-out? I think that would be really cool. Darker Shade of Magic would be really cool as like a TV show.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think it would.
All the different Londons. Delilah Bard on the screen. I mean, what more can you say?
Stunning, honestly. I'd really like to see, and I think it's been like optioned for a movie, but obviously that doesn't really mean much of anything. Is The Night Circus made into a movie? I think that'd be really cool. Get that look off your face. We're not here to judge.
Dang it. I read that back in like 2018, 2019, back when it was really popular. I had the first wave of popularity, I feel like. Man, I get why you like it though. Like if I were to choose a book that I'm like, I hate this book, but Kitty's gonna love it, it would be that one. But I just can't. Someone said nuts simply out of fear of a bad adaptation. Honestly, I understand that, but also like, because that's how I feel with like the Ranger's Apprentice series. That's my favorite series, and it's been set for a movie, and then they ran out of money, so then that fell through, and then they set it for another movie, and then they changed it to a TV show, and I'm like, I know you're gonna butcher it either way, but like, I want to see you take a crack at it regardless, because like, the other option is just not having one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like when the authors are involved. Usually it's okay.
So it said Divine Rivals would be neat. I would love to see Divine Rivals turned into like a movie or something. So I feel like it has a strong like World War II kind of esque setting to it, and I feel like I just feel like it'd be really cool.
Take your word for it. I am reading that later this month. It just has not happened yet.
Instead, I'd love to see Once Upon a Broken Heart or ACOTAR, but I know it wouldn't be done justice. I've seen a lot of people say that the only way they would want an ACOTAR adaptation is if it was animated. I'm like, that'd be so interesting.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Ballad would be really, really pretty. Ballad and Never After Broken Heart series.
Yeah.
I feel like the costume designs could be absolutely spectacular.
I mean, just the descriptions of the dresses that they're wearing are even stunning to read, so.
Evangeline has some taste.
She really does.
Someone said my map was crooked. And they were very correct.
Get it together.
I'm so sorry. This one's crooked too. That one's not really crooked, it's just the angle.
I was gonna say it looks a little crooked, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just because my corner is here, but like the angle of my computer doesn't really line up to the corner, so it looks crooked. But that one was definitely very crooked. Oh goodness. Strange Dreamer would be cool, but it would not be as good as the book.
I feel like I don't think Strange Dreamer is the kind of thing that could be turned into like a book or a movie or something.
Adaptation. Yeah. It'd be cool to see like an animated version of that, I think.
Yeah.
Just animate everything.
Honestly. Turn something into a Ghibli movie, please. Take one of my faves and make it a Ghibli movie. Someone said I think Shadow and Bone season 2 was a disaster.
I enjoyed that season. Like I didn't love it because I know they strayed pretty far from the books, but I liked how I feel like they dug themselves a little bit of a hole with season 1 with changing up the timeline of how things happen. So I think how they like wove everything together was pretty decent with like the two parties because they never interact in the books.
I liked season 2 a lot, but I don't think it was nearly as good as season 1.
No. I feel like it should have gotten a season 3 though. I don't think it should have been canceled. Lockwood & Co. I haven't watched, but I've heard really, really good things about it, and they canceled that like straight off the bat. They cancel anything that like I was watching a video about this. I feel like Netflix, it's like just looking for its next like one-hit wonder type of thing where like everyone rushes to go watch it, like Squid Games, right? But with a lot of these series, like even Lockwood, like I still haven't gotten around to watching it, but I still want to. So people are still gradually going to go and watch this series. And like how TV shows used to have like one episode every week, right? It would keep the conversation going versus just dropping all the episodes. People watch it, they talk about it for like a couple of weeks, and then it's out of circulation, right?
Yeah.
Like even with their like return to season 2 with Squid Games, I don't think it's going to do as popular as like the first season. It's like you've already lost the popularity and the trend of that. It's already on its decline. So I don't know. It's interesting how Netflix is like cancel.
Yeah, honestly, I was shocked that Shadow and Bone got canceled, but I feel like they should have just, honestly, from the jump, they should have just made it a Six of Crows adaptation. Nobody really cares that much about Shadow and Bone.
Yeah, that's really interesting how that happened, especially because like Six of Crows is clearly like the series that is more popular. So I don't know how that got lost in translation.
Someone said the Inheritance Games would be an amazing movie. I, as someone who doesn't really like that series that much, I actually agree because I think it would be a really
good movie or a good TV show.
I think it could be either. I think it could. It has like Knives Out vibes already, so like they could just do something similar to that. So
yeah, that'd be interesting.
Someone said if they cancel Heartstopper, I swear to God, I'll riot if they cancel Heartstopper as well. Honestly. But I feel like they won't.
Think that they will because they're following the graphic novel so to a T almost.
Yeah, I feel like it's already kind of coming to its like natural conclusion because like there's only 2 more volumes of the graphic novel left, and there's only, I think they just started filming season 3. So like, what else is there for them to do?
Yeah. Netflix is a mess in general. Fair.
That's true.
I feel like that's why Euphoria was popular for a while, because there's a new episode each week and not all at once. Exactly. They're like expanding the shelf life of these shows, keeping people talking about it, keeping it in water cooler talk. It's like
you know, all the bros at the office just sitting around talking about Euphoria.
Yeah, you know. Please. Oh, goodness. What do I think about the Harry Potter TV series? I think it's bullshit. It's not been long enough to elicit a remake whatsoever. I don't think the technology or the CGI has developed far enough to even elicit that either. You're not going to get anywhere close to the original cast. They should have done like a Marauders series, and I stand by that so hard.
I feel like we as a society have enough Harry Potter content.
No one asked for this either.
I know, they need to stop remaking things. Make something new.
But it makes so many why they are.
Series. So many. Why are we going back to the same ones over and over again?
It's making them money. Because of they are playing so hard off of millennial nostalgia. And they're making money. They're making like every Disney movie. Like, I can't. It's like, can we create something original instead of just for profit? Can that be happening, please?
You need to talk to the people in Hollywood. You need to come talk to us.
We've got thoughts. We've got feelings.
I do indeed have thoughts.
Yeah. I feel like so many like movies that are being made, and simply for money, which makes sense, right? Because it's an industry where you need to be making and recouping the money that you're investing into. Goodbye.
Sorry.
Do we have a visitor?
We do.
Wieners.
She was standing outside my door whining for like the last 5 minutes. I had to let her in.
Look at a baby. She's so precious.
She is precious.
Love her. Winnie stands.
Winnie stands unite. Winnie stands only in the chat. Sorry to interrupt.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh my goodness. We should change these to like Winnie live streams. She's the real star, let's be honest.
It's just me following Winnie around the house. Oh, shush.
You follow Winnie around the house, I'll drive to get my hot chocolate. It'll be like, exciting.
It just turns into like a live vlog.
We're revolutionizing streaming.
Scared my dogs are going to start to bark at the TV again because of your cat.
Oh my goodness.
She's got the haters mad.
Well, this is a good one. Which book would you like to be a character in, and what character would it be?
Mine is a very fresh book in my mind because I just finished The Starless Sea. It was so good, and I want to live in that book. I don't know what character I'd be in it. I'd just be any character. I don't care, as long as I'm there.
I want to be Delilah Bard in Darker Shades of Magic. I want to be on a pirate ship.
That checks out.
I want to live my pirate dreams.
As you should.
I don't like how you always say things check out. I told Katie, I was like, I had like a sea shanty in my playlist, and she's like, that checks out.
Because it's
predictable. Why
it does check out. And then She posted something on her Instagram story the other day. I think it was like, was it the B movie script?
Oh my god, yeah, I had the B movie script bookmarked on my computer. I think I bookmarked it like 4 years ago for some
She
reason.
posted that on her Instagram story, and I just replied. I was like, that checks out, because it does.
Stop it. Oh my gosh.
You can't deny it.
I can and I have.
Also, we should probably start reading soon. Maybe at the
In
like
5 minutes.
30-minute mark.
Yeah.
They're talking sprints really, but we will do some reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do half an hour increments. Maybe 2. Probably 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll just chitter chatter until we get hungry, and that's typically how we do the sprints. I can't believe it's already almost been a half hour. I was like gonna address it because usually I try to address it at the beginning. People are like, "Why are these chicks not reading when it's called a reading sprint?"
Like, we'll get there, but we also love to chat.
Lots of chitter chatter.
We do.
It's a good time to like catch up with y'all.
Who knows? I'm trying to be a House Moving Castle NPC. Honestly, why did I not say House Moving Castle?
That's fair.
That's a crime. Time flies. Time does fly when you're having fun. Of course, now we've hit our awkward silence.
You really ruined our stride.
What did I do?
Announce that we're gonna read. Really put a damper on the whole mood.
Well, I had to inform everybody.
I don't think we talked about what we were reading, did we?
Oh, no, we did not. So I think I'm going to listen to an audiobook for a sprint while I work on a little thumbnail because I don't really feel like physically reading right now. I'm currently in the middle of Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. I'm like 90 pages into it, so I'm just going to continue to listen to my audiobook. What about you?
That's a really good question that even I don't have the answer to.
Oh,
I was looking at all of my books, and I was like, I don't want to read any of these. So I have Range Apprentice. I have Range Apprentice 10 because I need to finish my reread for this year. I went and raided my sister's bookshelves because I was like, what do you have? What's this stitch? I have this like little tiny like book of fairy tales based on the anime that I'm watching. So I'm like, that's an option. I'll probably start with this because it's short. And then I also randomly grabbed the Love Hypothesis off my sister's shelf because I was like, I could potentially reread this. I could refresh the memory. I don't know if I will or not. So those are the options. I don't know what to pick up. I just finished. What did I finish yesterday? Wiseman's Fear. I sat for like 2.5 hours last night reading that. So when I finished it, I was like, ooh, is that a reading slump that I just entered? And I was like, I should have waited on sprints to read the rest of it, but I didn't. So
really does sneak up on you.
Whoops.
Stay reading sprints, reading slumps.
Reading Tress. I got an ARC for the German edition. That's so fun. Have we started Red Rising yet? I'm going to answer for the both of us and say no.
How do you know I haven't started?
Because it's the 9th day in the month.
Yeah, but I finished my Patreon buddy read already for the month, which
yeah, but you told me that already.
Shocking in and of itself. Yeah, but maybe I'm like really on top of my stuff this month.
No, you're not.
That's a really weird thing for you to say, actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You think that? Okay.
Yeah, actually,
believe what you will. Thank you for being proud of me for finishing the Wiseman's Fear. Validation really hits. Last year, it took me 10 months. 10 months to finish the Wiseman's Fear.
10 months. So, honestly,
10 months.
I kind of missed the running gag.
It was a good one. It was a good era. It was a good era. It was almost as good as my third bookshelf era when I really needed a third bookshelf, and I mentioned it like every video I filmed. That was a good one too.
There were so many writing gags.
I just love it. We'll eventually read Red Rising though.
So Red Rising will change the trajectory of your life. That is quite the claim.
That is. High expectations. I've got to sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Should read Left Hand of Darkness. I have
Oh, you
that
got
book
a
on
new
my TBR.
subscriber,
Actually.
Katie. They've been watching all your
Oh my
videos.
gosh, hi.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, welcome.
They're so fun. Love that. I got recommended Katie's video from like 2 years ago, and I always love commenting on her old videos. She was like, "What are you doing here?"
Well, just every now and then a comment from Cass comes through on my vlogs from like 2021. I'm like, don't watch these. Don't even perceive these. Get out of here. What are you doing?
That's so true. That's so true.
She knocked over my lamp.
A menace.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, we brought Smokey in to like train him to not eat our tree. So now he just kind of like sits under the tree and like puts his nose up into the branches, but doesn't like bite it or like claw at it. He's so precious. I love him.
Yeah, that's not how my cats react to our trees. They bite them a lot.
They said snack a snack. It's 10:30.
Okay.
We're gonna
It's time
pause
to
on the
read.
chatter, and we're gonna be back at 11 a.m. Is Cass another YouTuber? Cass is another YouTuber. Katie usually links all our info down below.
I don't think it's linked right now.
Girl.
I forgot. I just wrote something stupid there last night. I was like, I'll fix it later.
Someone can send you a link if you really care.
I will. I'll fix it.
Katie, you are slacking.
Actually, I'm not sorry. I don't really care.
Please.
It's Cassandra Lynn.
A single tear is rolling out of my eye. Out of just the betrayal that I feel. Oh goodness.
Is this right?
They're Book Talk or Insta. They are not Insta. Jeez, they're YouTube. None of the above. Alrighty. I'm still reeling over you not putting anything in the description.
No, I did put something in the description.
What did you put? Hold on. What did you put? What is this? It's a boo reading sprinterinos.
It's the sprinterinos.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's 1-0. I was not ready for that. I was like, oh, did you only link your stuff? No, you just put boo.
No.
That's too funny.
My eyes do be watering.
Honestly, just keep it as that.
Okay.
Screw our information.
No, I'll update it.
Oh goodness. Later. Alrighty, we're gonna get on to
reading.
Onto
the reading. Sprinterino has started.
Sprinterino. We'll be back at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes. Boo.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm gonna be honest, I just really wanted to nap.
No, I'm like tired now.
Oh my goodness. I think I need to turn my light on. It's really dark.
Okay. How did everybody's reading go? I have no idea how far I made it.
I read a couple fairy tales in this book. They were good.
How
I
are
just don't
they?
feel like reading. Oh, I just don't feel like reading.
33 pages of A Court of Mist and Fury. 13 pages, 3 chapters. Decent progress.
Very nice. Very nice.
Not reading, but crocheting.
That sounds so lovely. Just finished Act 3, and If We Were Villains.
Solid choice.
Very nice. Chapter 1 of Beach Read. Okay. Very nice. I updated my Notion. Love that.
I love updating my Notion.
I love the thought of it. I just never do.
No reading, but a few rounds of the socks I'm knitting. I want to learn to knit so badly.
It's, I would say, easier than crocheting.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's easier to keep your stitches even, in my opinion, with knitting versus crocheting.
Yeah.
So
I think it was one of my goals in 2023 to learn to knit. Didn't happen. So now it's a goal for 2024.
There you go. I found it pretty simple when I was learning how to knit. I didn't have like knitting needles, but I had like craft skewers, and that's how I learned.
All right.
So if I can do it with craft skewers, you can do it with knitting needles. I believe in you.
All right.
It was
cool.
pretty easy to pick up.
I feel like crocheting is easier. Interesting. Be interested to see what I think comparing the two.
I feel like I never did anything like too complex with knitting though. I learned a few stitches, like knit, purl, some like bubble stitches. So I could be wrong in that, but
it's probably just
my specialization was scarves and beanies, so I wasn't doing anything too complex.
I really want to try and knit like a full sweater because I really like the way that knit sweaters look over crochet sweaters. I feel like they always look better. Excuse me.
I haven't knit in a while. I did get back into crocheting for a little bit. I had a little crochet phase. I crocheted some like pillow covers because it didn't feel very. I had pink decorative pillows, and I was like, kind of want some like fall themed throw pillows. And then I went to Target, and I was like, why are you charging $30 for a throw pillow? So I was like, screw that. I'll buy $3 yarn and just crochet over the top of the pillows.
That's what I was doing that at one point. Never finished it.
I was gonna do like for the different holidays. I was like, oh, I can do like the brown for fall, and then like during Christmas, I can do like red and green. Nope, they're just stay in that color until I feel like
that's quite ambitious.
I have too many hobbies. I just get bored and hop to the next one.
I just feel like I'd always rather be reading, because like reading's my favorite hobby. So I'm like, I'll just like go read right now.
Interesting.
But I'm trying. What?
Like I really love reading. I don't know if it's my favorite hobby though.
Really?
I feel like my hobbies are pretty diverse in my enjoyment of them.
My advent calendars is a sock knitting kit.
That's so niche. I love that.
Yeah. Crochet and knit. Crochet is faster for me, but I think it's easier to fix mistakes. Huh.
That is fair. Yeah. No, that's valid. I always hated fucking up during knitting.
I'm kind of scared to start knitting.
You know what I never got into was cross stitching. That seems insane to me. Like the hoops and you're slowly making little X's.
Interesting.
Have you never seen cross stitching?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know. I don't think I ever really knew exactly what it was. I knew it was something with yarn.
Thread.
Same diff.
Semantics.
Yeah.
I love tedious things. But cross stitching is just on a different level for me. That I could just never.
Apparently, we got some cross
stitch lovers in the chat.
Love that. Well, now I
need to. It's easy. It just does take a long, long time.
I need to look it up to see exactly.
I underestimated our cross stitch community over here.
Oh my god, cross stitching through the seasons? This is so cute. Look at these little mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Tempting. It's quite tempting.
I do, goodness, my holiday hobbies that I do with like my family is diamond dotting. I don't know have you ever done diamond dots?
I haven't, but I know what it is.
That's so fun. And me, my mother, and my sister, we all do it together while we watch like Christmas movies and just movies in general. But our like living room floor has been covered with diamond dot beads. So we'll like walk around the house and be like, what the? Why?
Why?
And then latch hook. Have you ever heard of latch hook before?
I've done latch hook before.
You have?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
I think I threw it away though, because I didn't really like it that much.
Okay then. That has been our yearly tradition for years, like ever since I was a wee little lass. So I'm excited to pull mine back out. I don't remember what one I'm doing. It's probably some sort of nature thing. But yeah, diamond dotting and latch hooking. So fun, so relaxing. 'Tis the season for them.
'Tis the damn season.
'Tis the season.
Gosh, it's just my first fiber art as a teenager.
Oh.
I think crochet is like
tiny shapes on backgrounds. It's fair.
Crochet is like the only, I guess, fiber art. Is that what it would be called?
I think so, yeah. Oh, what exactly is latch hooking? It's you have like tiny cut yarn and you like individually like tie them with like a hook onto this mesh mat. It's rug making basically, but like very slowly. I'm curious about the design that I'm doing right now. I can't remember. I'm really excited to work on it this year, though.
I'm slacking in my crafty endeavors now.
Yeah, you're just too busy with everything else that you're doing.
I like a good puzzle. That's usually my go-to if I want something tedious to do.
Interesting. Puzzles are something I just couldn't really get into. Like, I do them occasionally if, like, my family's out there and has a puzzle on the table. I'm like, oh, let me contribute for I feel like I helped. But an hour max, and I'm like, okay, I'm bored.
I've had enough. See, normally if I have like a book I really need to get through, I'll pick a little puzzle, throw on the audiobook, and go to town.
Yeah, you have been mentioning puzzles a lot more in your recent vlogs. So.
Because the puzzle and audiobook combo,
it hits.
It slaps. It's pretty fire.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did we see the Shadowhunter Kickstarter?
I saw it, but I didn't want to back it.
What is it?
They're like, I think they're like books that you'll get if you back the Kickstarter. I didn't look too heavily into it. They're like, I don't exactly know, to be honest, but I know they're like, there's like short story collections that are going to be like bound to like actual books, I think.
Interesting.
I'm not quite in my Shadowhunters bag anymore like that, you know?
That's interesting. I wonder if that's like something that more authors are going to do now that they saw the success of Brandon Sanderson do his little Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I just feel like Cassandra Clare has the audience enough to not have to need to do a Kickstarter, but like so does Brandon Sanderson, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess it's maybe just something her normal publisher didn't want to do.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Interesting.
My favorite tedious activity is rearranging my bookshelf. I feel that. I rearrange my bookshelf like twice a week, honestly, at this point. Like last night, rearrange my bookshelf. And I'm running out of room. Do you see these shelves? They're like,
do you see these shelves? Do you see the lack of shelves? It's hurting my soul.
I'm so sorry. You have your big, your really tall book stack. You're like 6 foot tall book stack.
Yeah, but that is like the most insufficient way to store your books, because anytime I need a book from the bottom, I gotta unstack that whole thing.
No, you just gotta like
too many times.
Pull it out really fast.
It's too heavy. I have too many books stacked.
I guess that's fair.
Oh my goodness. And I found out, or I didn't find out, the logistics of me moving, like I'm not gonna have my bookshelves until like maybe summer. It's so sad.
Oh my gosh. You could make one of those like tiny bookshelves that I've seen people make.
I thought about it, but then I would have to do that. And I'm like, I have so many other things and projects that I should be doing, not making tiny bookshelves.
It could be your new holiday project.
My holiday crafty project.
Tiny bookshelf.
Oh, goodness. Cass's book stack makes me afraid for her life. Honestly, it would not pass the safety inspection. Like, it is wholly on for dear life.
You wake up one night, you just see your bookshelf slowly, or your book stack slowly leaning towards you. It would fall
on me, though. It would just ruin some books. But it's fine.
Do you have any books of importance in there? That's the real question.
No, because like my main important books are the different editions of Ranger's Apprentice that people have sent me. And those have their own little spot. So everything else over there is replaceable. For the most part. Good? I just like hit my finger on my book. I'm fine. It's all good.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're all good. Do you have any holiday traditions with yourself? I mean, I talked about my crafting stuff. It's like mainly my tradition. Anyone have some holiday traditions that they do or they're excited for? Seeing lights, baking, I don't know.
Me and my mom put up our garlands yesterday, and that is like a whole thing because we have like a bunch of ornaments and like balls that we put on them. It took us like 4 hours. I wouldn't say it's a fun holiday tradition, but it's a tradition.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel with like decorating the tree. Like I like putting up the tree, but then decorating it, I'm like, man, this takes so long.
I really like decorating my tiny tree that I have, which I think that'll be in my next vlog. So
ooh, exciting.
Because it's like nice and contained. It's small. I have like my favorite ornaments that I put on it. It's nice.
Nice. Let's see. We make our own decorations and cards. I wish that I had people to like send Christmas cards to. I really don't. Like most people that I would like send cards to, I just give presents to. So I don't. Me and my friend group always meet up to bake gingerbread cookies, and then we decorate them as well. That is such a fun activity. Oh my goodness. Decorating cookies every year. Love that. Grinchmas last night, where we dressed up as Who's and to eat roast.
Wait, that's so fun.
That's so unique. I love that.
Big house that gets decorated with a bunch of lights, and we go see it every year. That's fun.
Fun. Christmas market tomorrow.
Send Christmas cards to my friend each year. I prepared today. That sounds so lovely. I'm gonna send a single Christmas card to Cass.
You already sent your Halloween card. You don't have to do it for Christmas.
Oh, that's true. I already spent extra money on postage for you, so never mind.
I'll send you a St. Patty's Day card. Don't you worry.
Wait, please do.
I really will. Okay, low key, I was thinking about doing just like a fun, like week-long St. Patty's Day themed readathon. Just for fun. I think that would be so funny.
That seems like something you would follow through with.
That checks out.
That checks out. It does.
I am predictable these days, I guess. Like, why have an original thought when
everything she does checks out?
Yeah.
Eat cookies with my family. Go see Christmas lights.
I love that.
Every now and then, me and my mom make cookies for Christmas, like just like a specific type. They're kind of fun. But we don't do it every year. Really depends if we're feeling it or not.
I have to help with the cooking this year. Usually I help with the cleaning, and that's like my compromise because I don't cook. But this year I have to help cook, and I'm like, things might be poisoned, family. Be wary.
Well,
My
me and
brothers are a little sketched out about me helping with the cooking, but I'm like, you could help.
how bad of a cook are you?
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I'll have
Me,
some guidance. It's fine.
me and my mom watch White Christmas together every year. That is our
Cute.
holiday tradition. We love that movie.
I don't think we have any like particular Christmas movies that we watch every year.
I have seen White Christmas probably like 50
Is
times.
White Christmas the one with like the sisters?
Yeah.
Sisters. Okay, I watched that for the first time last year. My mom loves that movie.
Me and my mom started watching it like freshman year of high school together. And my God, we've seen it multiple times every year since.
It's fun. I don't think I watched that many Christmas movies last year because that's when I was like living not at home. And so I only like visited for like Christmas and the day after before I had to like go back to work.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to probably watch some more this year. We did have an entire Harry Potter marathon, which felt very like holiday-esque.
Nice.
They were just playing it on the TV. My mom was there, and then I was there, and then my dad was there. We're like, I guess we're marathoning.
I really want to watch Muppets Christmas Carol this year. I feel like everybody loves Muppets Christmas Carol.
It's a classic at this point.
I've never seen it, which seems like a crime.
There's some Christmas movie with Anna Kendrick that I want to watch. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember enjoying that a couple years back, and I want to watch that one.
The Muppets Christmas Carol makes you bawl every time. Why is it sad? I mean, like, I thought A Christmas Carol was supposed to be heartwarming.
Could be sad too.
Liz, I will watch Muppets Christmas Carol this year, don't worry.
Give your detailed review in a vlog.
Right.
All right, people.
I have
Things
read the book.
happen.
Maybe I could give like a little comparison for everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Home Alone 1, 2, and 3, hands down. I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone 3. Literally
Which one
ever.
is that?
Is it the one without Macaulay Culkin in it? Is he in that one?
There's one without Macaulay Culkin?
There's like 5 Home Alones at this point.
What? Really?
I think the first 2 are the only ones that I've seen.
Do I not know things?
Because the third one, I think they get like a different kid.
Well, that's silly. Why would they do that?
Why does anybody just keep making things in the
what?
franchise?
This kid looks like the kid in Real Steel.
Someone say there are 6 Home Alone movies. I watched somebody review like the most recent one, and it looked so bad.
I didn't know this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, there is Home Alone 6. Wow, I did not know this.
Honestly, I can't believe you didn't know this.
The 6th one is apparently about a married couple trying to steal back a valuable heirloom from a troublesome 10-year-old kid.
Yes. I watched somebody review this video, like obviously a video making fun of it, and it looked like the worst movie ever.
Wait, Macaulay Culkin? Why does it say he's in this movie?
I think we need to move on from Home Alone.
Fair enough. I'm just baffled. I didn't know there was more than 3. I didn't even know there was a different third kid. Wow. The more you know.
The more you know.
Someone said this is their first time able to see this live, and this is what we're talking about.
I'm so sorry. I promise we talk about more interesting things.
Do we? We typically talk about the weather and
sometimes we talk about interesting things.
What was our last interesting conversation? No, I'm kidding. I loved our little like fiber arts conversation. That was a good one.
That was fun. We can talk about our hobbies because we don't normally get to talk about those on our channels.
Yeah. Except for I do. I definitely talk about all of my hobbies. I don't care if you don't want to know, you're going to hear. Oh, that's a good one. Who is your favorite booktubers? Who are? I can't read. Who
Well, there's
are?
this person whose name is Cass.
Wait, really? Stop it.
No, but
Wait, no, stop
wait,
it.
no, not as in like no, like not you, but like no, let's do it seriously. I don't know. I feel like I watch a lot of people. You
Such a
first.
cop-out answer. Honestly, for the longest time, the only booktuber I watched was like Katie. Like, I'm not even lying. But I really love Christiane Jones. She does like reading and writing vlogs, and she's just so soft spoken and so sweet. Love her. I've gotten into Jan as of late. I like her vlogs. We have such different reading tastes, but I like her vibes.
Like the vibes.
Oh my god, and Allison Pages. My probably like one of my favorite channels in terms of like editing. She gets me.
Nice.
It's so good. Her
Yeah.
vlogs are so good.
I think for me, I've talked about her a few times. Her name is Kitty. Her channel's name is Spicy Cats Reads. I think her vlogs are so long, and we read like kind of really different things, but her vlogs are also really entertaining. Tori's here. Tori Between Pages. I love her videos so much. I really like Bella from Throne of Pages. I watch her.
Oh my god, I love her. She has so much energy all the time. I'm like, how is she so happy all the time? I love it. And she's so passionate about like everything she reads and watches.
It's just so lovely. Just love being surrounded by people who love books.
Jody as well from Vanilla Moon.
Solid long vlogs. Honestly, anybody who makes vlogs that are over an hour, I will watch them and I will subscribe.
I'm trying, Katie. I'm trying.
You gotta get there. Like the girlies that get it.
I just feel like for me, I'm like, why do I? When I have like long vlogs, I'm like, I talk too much in this. No one wants to hear me ramble for an hour about 3 books.
See, I figure, you know, people have told me they like the long vlogs. I'm like, if some people like the long vlogs, then I will make the long vlogs for those people.
You're like, say less.
Like, I like the long vlogs. I love just talking and never stopping. It's fun. Like, literally, every time I go to film an update clip, it's like 15 minutes long. And I'm like, what did I say? But also, I'm leaving most of it in.
Katie, you're the only booktuber where I watched every single video. You're unmatched. That is true.
Thank you.
You're the only channel I like keep up with the day of release. I'm like, yes.
Oh yeah, I love Monday mornings because that's when Cass posts. I'm always there. I try and be first. I haven't
watched your newest video, but other than that, I keep up with it every single time.
That's really rude. Not gonna lie.
It was your annotating video.
Yeah, that's really rude. I don't appreciate that. Why would you tell me that?
You know what? Next sprint, I'll just watch that video.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness.
The disrespect I'm feeling.
She just nails it with her like music choices and her editing, and her B-roll is so good, and love her. And I'm biased because she's my best friend. And my parents.
Oh, I didn't hear you were talking about me. I missed the first part. I was like, I'm just gonna nod along, yeah.
Oh, please.
I for one like to hear you guys ramble. That's really good to know.
It's all we do.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten better though. My old vlogs, I want to burn them. My newer ones, I'm pretty content with.
I think I've gotten better at rambling because my old vlogs used to be like 20 minutes long.
You used to call the 20-minute vlogs long. You're like, I'm sorry guys, this video was so long. It was like 20 minutes.
Somebody
I read 5 books and it's 20 minutes. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what was I saying about these books that I could say in 20 minutes? I watched one of my old wrap-ups. It was like my July wrap-up from like 2 years ago. It was like 6 minutes long and I read like 12 books or something.
You literally like, if you want to figure out what this book is about, read the summary. It was okay. I gave it this many stars.
Well, like, why do I not have anything else to say even aside from the summary? It's just sad.
I watched like my old vlogs from like 2019 when I used to run a different channel with my friends. And I somehow managed to like not talk about the book at all. I'd be like, I don't really like it. But like, I wouldn't tell you what it was about or like any of my like deeper thoughts on it. I'd just be like, I don't really like it. Or like, oh, I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a fun time. I'm like,
moving on. You guys don't need to know anything else about it.
fine. Oh my goodness.
Long
I'm glad
vlog.
y'all like long vlogs though. That is, they're saying they like the long vlogs.
I'm glad you guys
I'm
like
saying
the long
that's good.
vlogs. Because even if you didn't like the long vlogs, they would still be coming.
Lately though, like my sit down videos I've been filming, I don't know how I talk for so long and yet cut it down so short. Like I will have 40 to 50 minutes of footage and it's like a 20-minute video. I'm like, what was I saying for the 20 minutes that I cut out?
I feel like when I film sit down videos, I talk for like an hour and then I get like 15 minutes out of it. And it's literally just me not being able to speak and having to say like the same sentence like 7 times.
Yeah.
But you guys thankfully don't have to see that. But I have to see it and it hurts my eyes.
I was editing with Katie the other day, and like typically if I mess up sentences, it's like 2 to 3 times, and then I move on. But I remember one filming day, I was having a rough time. It was like 5 to 6 times. I like start a sentence, and I'm like, and the in between shots of my face being annoyed, they get me every time. I love my past self's annoyance.
I think it's so funny because sometimes I'll like start out by saying the sentence, I'm like so excited, and then like the more and more I have to say it, the more like my face falls as I'm trying to say it.
Honestly, YouTube is a lie. Everything is cut. We can't actually speak.
Sometimes it works, but like a lot of the time it doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
Been sick this week and your reading vlogs are keeping me alive. Mia, I hope you get well soon. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Your vlogs keep me alive, Katie.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of Monday mornings, because you had mentioned Monday morning, I was thinking about changing the day that I post. Just to fuck you up a little bit. No, I'm kidding.
Switching it up a bit.
Just to mix it up a little bit. No day feels right to upload other than Monday. Like if I uploaded on Tuesday, I'm like, that's weird. Wednesday, I'm like, okay, I guess. But like every other day, I'm like,
Wednesday's hump day. Everyone wants a video on hump day.
I don't know if I'll commit though. The YouTube algorithm doesn't like change.
Yeah, that's why like I don't really have the desire to change the days that I upload on because I feel like it just works. But like when like a video's like oh my god, words are not coming.
Wait, cut, restart the clip. Go ahead.
Live just like not even different. Whatever. But like if I take too long to like edit something and it has to go up on like a Tuesday instead of a Monday, I'm like, that's it. My channel's done for. They're never gonna recommend me to people again.
Honestly.
The algorithm scares me.
Yeah. And then if I do change to like a later in the week, it's gonna feel like I didn't post for a longer period of time unless I post 2 videos in one. I'm like, well, I don't have 2 videos in 1 week to like change my uploading schedule. What am I supposed to do? So
rough.
Those are my thoughts. Anyways,
should we start reading in 2 minutes?
We should. Wow, time really has been flying.
It really does. 12.
And my lips were a little chapped. Norman! Oh my god. I just feel Norman. Where'd he go? Oh, are you choosing some emojis over there?
Yeah, but I don't know what emojis to choose. Ooh. Actually, we're gonna do something fun. All right, I'm gonna choose a vibe, and you guys are gonna have to guess the book based on the emojis.
I swear to God, if it's a Starless Sea, I'm gonna riot.
No, it's not gonna be the Starless Sea.
Oh my goodness. A question, Cass, where does your shop ship to? I can ship internationally if you order through my website, but I can't ship my big maps because it costs like $20 to ship them out. So I only do my 5x7s because then I can ship them in an envelope, so it's way cheaper. So I can ship worldwide, but just the smaller maps. Oh. This is giving very words, I feel like. We got dragon, castle, knife.
It's giving
flowers. Our book club.
Oh, well, yeah.
Any guesses?
Thank you, Alma, for telling me I have a great selection of emojis. It is Once Upon a Broken Heart. It's already been guessed.
Wow. That was the first guess, yeah?
Yeah, you guys are great. I think it
Dang,
was the
okay.
apple, wasn't it? It must have been the apple.
Must have been. It is very much giving our book club, though. The dragons, the different seasons. Like, come on now.
That's
Pretty
true.
solid.
Yeah.
The apple for our random conversations, I feel like that fits.
I would like you to sit there and tell me how that fits.
Because it's
Please
random.
explain.
Because it's random with all the other emojis. We've got like medieval emojis, we've got like season emojis, then we have an apple. That seems random.
All right. Anyway, so it's time to read. 30 minutes. Let's get it.
I have been told. I had made a promise I'm going to watch Katie's new video, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will read.
I'll be waiting for your review when you're.
How long is this? Wait, how long is this video?
19 minutes.
Oh, I'll have 10 minutes to read at the end. Then we're good.
Bye. Boo.
How's everyone's reading? Made it 4 chapters into Ranger's Apprentice, and I realized that the location that they're in is not on the map, and now I'm peeved.
It's pretty whack.
They have a map in the beginning of the book, and I'm like, why is one of the locations not on it?
That's just rude.
And I watched Katie's annotating video, learned so much that I already knew.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a really rude thing of you to say.
What can I say?
I made it to page 130 of Winterwood, and I finished the thumbnail I was working on, so.
Yay!
Yeah.
Very nice.
What about you guys?
How did your little reading sprint go?
The sprinterino, if you will.
Woo! Sprinterino! Is that still in the description?
Yes, but I did update it, and I put your links.
Oh, stop it.
So
I'm glad you kept the Sprinterino in there.
I'm going to start putting that in all of the descriptions.
You should, yeah. It's very fitting.
I'm going to write a chapter and a half from Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies.
Nice. Eating sprints for me because I got hungry. That'll be us very shortly. That's typically what ends the streams. Is we're
meaning
both
like
hungry.
In 10 minutes because my hands are getting shaky. I need to eat.
30 pages of Shadow Princess. Really couldn't concentrate on my book. Honestly, that's a mood.
Came late, but read a chapter of the Hurricane Wars. I really want to pick that one up.
Seems interesting.
Reading an academic article for uni. RIP.
Nice. But hey, our session helped you focus. That's good.
That's great. I'm happy. Took a break from reading.
Because these are reading sprints doesn't mean you have to read. You feel?
They're anything sprints. You could just sit here and stare at us for all I can.
Please don't do that. No, I veto that so hard. Wait.
Well, okay, fine. You guys can stare at me because, like, I don't care. Finish The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. That one's so fun. I'm so excited that author has another book coming out in 2024. I cannot wait.
Is it in that series or is it different?
It's got like a similar cover. So I'm not sure if it's like a companion series or if it's like a sequel or what.
Okay, interesting.
Got to page 305 of Bunny. That's a ride.
Bunny was...
Okay, we all know you don't like Bunny.
It was something. It was something. I don't know what it was, but it was something.
I love a good weird book. And that is like...
Hey, you gotta try it before you know you like it. And I tried it and I didn't like it. So now at least I know.
Bunny's definitely not for everybody. That's for sure.
Reading the last chapters of Heir of Fire. Love that.
It's a good one.
Took a break from reading and played Mario Kart on my Switch instead. Love that for you. That sounds fun. I've been trying to get into gaming. Not that I wasn't ever not into it, but I just don't game that much because I feel like I get really like neglect all my other tasks and just want to game.
Yeah.
But Katie and I will be playing Minecraft because she's never played it before. So.
I'm so excited. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, when are we doing that? And can we do that soon?
Whenever you finish your paper, or we can do it after I finish all my commissions.
Either way.
Whatever happens first.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 are done, okay? Plowing through these.
My thing's done on Thursday, so let me know.
Alrighty.
Can't wait to get into my Minecraft phase.
I'm so excited to introduce you to your Minecraft phase.
I've literally never played Minecraft ever before, so.
I'm so excited. I love Minecraft. I haven't played it in a couple of years at this point. I usually have like a random.
That's a lie. I have a screenshot of you sent me a picture of you playing Minecraft like last year.
That was 2 years ago, surely.
I think it was last year. I need to see if I can find it back.
I don't think you're gonna be able to. I usually have like this random week in the year that I'll like play it and then uninstall it. I don't remember touching Minecraft this past year or two.
I know, because I think it was when you had your keyboard was broken.
There's no way I was playing Minecraft when my keyboard was broken.
No, like I don't know if they happen at like the same time, but hang on. I gotta look for it.
That was another good little arc that had happened. Little depressing running gag of my keyboard being broken. I think that was just between us two, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, no, she's literally pulling out the receipts.
Well, I want to see. I don't know if I'll be able to find it though.
The last
I
time I
know
remember playing it was with my friend Lexi 2 or 3 years ago. I know definitely during COVID, I was like, Minecraft time for 2 weeks, and then that was it. With all the new
Minecraft.
updates, I'm very, like, not cynical per se, but I'm very, like, classic with my Minecraft experience. So all these new mobs and, like, new updates, I'm like, it's just not the same.
This is from October 10th of 2022. It's
Nuh-uh.
you with Minecraft, and it says a modern tragedy.
A modern tragedy? What is
I
on
don't
the
know what that was
screen?
reference to.
I literally don't remember picking up Minecraft last year.
I don't even know why I remembered this screenshot so specifically.
Oh, yes. Okay, I have been exposed as a fraud. I'm so sorry for lying to you all about. I legitimately don't remember that, like, at all.
I don't.
Why
So
did I say
funny.
modern tragedy? What does that mean?
Like, I need more context, but I don't have more context.
Baffling the historians of the future. Okay, well.
And on that note, any last remarks?
Any last remarks? Any last questions? Any last?
It was a fever dream. Was a fever dream. Very selective memory Katie has there. Got that
Honestly,
right. I only remember the most important things.
The modern tragedy that was that one day I played Minecraft
I
last
want
year.
to know what the modern tragedy was, though.
I don't know. Oh my goodness.
He's like, hold my tea. You guys already know I got those receipts. I'm gonna call Cass
Kind
on.
of impressed.
Yeah.
I feel like I have had situations where I'm like, let me pull up the receipts. And then I'm like scrolling and scrolling. I'm like, I don't know where this is.
And then you can't find the receipt.
Yeah. Like I have it, but like I dump all of my photos off of my phone onto my computer and like sort them.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could find them, but I'm not gonna find them scrolling on my phone, that's for sure.
Someone said this is the year I celebrate my 10th year anniversary of being called uneducated because I didn't know what Minecraft was when I was 12. Oh my gosh, how are you celebrating?
That's so funny. Oh my goodness.
Maybe the fact that Cass played Minecraft at all was the modern tragedy. Oh my god.
How do you block someone? How do you block? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's funny. That's my new favorite comment. Oh my god, Maria, thank you.
You were excited. You just said that you were excited to play Minecraft. You cannot throw me under the bus and diss me like this.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be playing Minecraft in like an ironic way. And I will hide behind that.
I mean, fair, I guess. My goodness.
No, I think it'll be
I
fun.
did not come on here to be slandered, okay? If I wanted to be slandered, I would just expose my Minecraft channel, okay? You are never laying eyes on that, Katie. You are never laying eyes on that
I
channel.
want to see the Minecraft channel so badly. If you guys don't know, Cass's, I think, like, first YouTube channel was her just, like, playing Minecraft with, like,
Minecraft Let's Plays.
And I want to see them so badly. She's shown me, like, 5 seconds of her first video just so she could be like, look how, like, high my voice was or whatever. But I need more.
No, you don't.
Because I do.
They're quite bad. So please don't go digging for them. You cannot find them, guaranteed. I have no ties.
I've tried. I have tried.
I will be changing my Minecraft username, though, because that will help you find it.
You told me stuff about your Minecraft username, but I don't remember what the stuff was. I tried for like maybe a couple hours to find it one night, and then I gave up. I was like, oh, okay, that much.
Oh my goodness.
Can we get a video of Cass reacting to her old playthroughs? 100K? Cass hits 100K.
No, on my Patreon, I reacted to my first ever YouTube video. It was like my journal video, and that was already like cringy enough. I can't do it.
Yeah, but looking back at the old videos is fun. No. Although I kind of want to go crawl in a hole when I see my first YouTube video from like 2016.
They're something. But look at us now. I have occasionally watched Minecraft videos to this day, but typically with Lexi. She'll like put them on as background. Love the Hermitcraft server. That's a good one.
Oh,
None of these modern day, you know, the Dream SMP. I only know what that is because my sister. Yeah. See, now I could just be spouting words and you don't know what any of them mean.
Honestly, you could just be saying nonsense right now. I'd be like, oh yeah.
The LMNOP server is quite.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I love Hermitcraft.
See, the people that get it, get it. And Katie
I got it, but I don't get it.
Someone says, don't we all have a secret Minecraft channel? Actually, Katie's been lying to you all.
She's
She's actually a famous Minecraft YouTuber and she's just faking.
I'm gonna do a face reveal soon, guys, then you'll know.
Not the face reveal! Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Alright, I think it is time for food. For both of us.
I'm very hungry, so thank you guys so much
for hanging out with us.
For joining us on this gloriously delightful Saturday morning.
You're really trying to take that back, huh?
Yeah. It's mine. I started it.
I hope to see y'all at our Red Rising live show at the end of this month.
Yes.
Also, what is today? Saturday? Next Saturday, there will be an announcement about the future of the Orphans and Words Book Club in 2024.
Like, what's happening next Saturday? I don't know what's happening next Saturday.
It's going to be a little bit different in 2024.
I hope you guys are excited because I'm excited.
Exciting things. A little up in the air though, but exciting things.
Yes.
Woo. Everyone have a lovely rest of your Saturday. Go play some Minecraft. Go read some more books, and we will see you.
Toodles!
Toodles! You always do that so mockingly.
Toodles!
Toodles!